Hi everyone and welcome to another Maven Monday. In this week I'm going to be talking about the 3 ways that you can overcome writer's block. Whether it's website descriptions, video scripts, or blogs, you're always going to have to deal with the challenge of taking a concept or an idea that might not be very developed and to transform that into something that is a full-fledged content, a finished piece as it were. So that can lead to a lot of frustration, which is why I think it's really useful to discuss some of the ways that you can overcome that frustration and get on with the task at hand. So stay tuned for the 3 top tips. So my first tip is that you set yourself a deadline and that you time yourself. It may sound really simple, but it's actually a really valuable way for getting past that first horrific stage where you've got a blank page and you have no idea what you want to do with the text or with the idea. So what I recommend doing first is to have a 10 to 15 minute planning session where you without fail get that empty Word document and just start throwing ideas into there, whether it's sentences, other articles, ideas, keywords, concepts, even adjectives that you want to use and that you think kind of give a sense of what you're trying to say. And getting all those ideas down on paper will help you then be able to take bits from those and to structure something into something a little bit more cohesive. So my second tip is to seek out the unusual. And this is because a lot of good writers tend to seek out ridiculous angles or kind of outrageous things to say because it makes things a little bit more interesting. And this is because it outrages, it inspires, it provokes, but more than anything, it incites a reaction in the reader and it creates a bit of tension that provides more intrigue and interest. And I don't think that you're ever going to be able to do this if you're just going to keep rehashing the same blog content or write the same identical website descriptions. So to do that, you really need to stand out, and that means not taking the safe option, not compromising on your brand voice, and not writing what other people think you should write. So my last tip is to use content tools if you get stuck. And this is probably going to happen at some point down the line when you're trying to write a blog and you just can't find the angle or you just can't concentrate or get through it. So there's a couple of tools that I like to recommend, one of them being Answer the Public, which you've probably heard of before, but if you haven't, make sure to check it out. It's a really fantastic way of organizing your searches and your keywords. It gives you this lovely visual overview with all these different questions branching out of that, and it's a fantastic way to get ideas for keywords, questions. It even gives you lists of prepositions and things like that, so it's a really nice way to get started on a topic or to even explore different subheadings within a blog. So that's one of the ones that I really like to use. And the other one is called Focusrite, which is kind of a really primitive word processor which takes over your whole computer screen. And what that really helps to do is to stop any distractions, which I find it quite useful for that initial planning stage. Sometimes it's even good to set a timer, 10 to 15 minutes, get Focusrite up, and it basically just blacks out everything except for what you're working on. And it just allows you to concentrate fully on that, get in the zone. And then when the alarm goes off, you can stop, look at things, take out bits that you don't like and expand a little bit on the things that you do like, copy it into your word processor, and then come up with something a little bit more organized from then. So I hope you found these tips useful. I'm sure there's plenty more strategies out there for managing writer's block, so do let us know in the comments if there's anything that you like to use or if there's anything else that you would recommend, as I'm sure we can all benefit from this. Make sure to leave a comment, a like, a share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.